Mario Caballero!
Let's hear it for Sabrena one more time. And all 17 of her accents that she used up here. That was amazing. Holy shit. Oh, man. What's up, guys? Good to be here. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I traveled all the way from Los Angeles to be here with you guys, man. What's up? Yeah, me and Sabrena have now like performed over 1,000 miles of real estate. I love it. I love it. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm in town, man. It's good to be here. Good to be here. Might as well introduce myself. Yes, my name is Mario, but I get that can be confusing to some because some people say I kind of look like the guy that plays Hector in every Cholo Gangster movie. You guys seen Fast and the Furious? If you haven't, there's like 10 of them, so it's like a conscientious decision on your part at this point. Yeah. Somebody else said I look like the Mexican version of Mr. Clean. Yeah. But my favorite that I've gotten is the Latino version of Dr. Phil. All right, that one hit. Like I look like I should be yelling at kids in Spanish on Telemundo, right? Like, pórtese bien, okay? All right, like, that was a bilingual Dr. Phil. I don't know. Where else in Portland you getting that, bro? What the fuck? No, it's good to be here. I've been traveling a lot recently. I think this is now my second time in Portland. Yeah. But originally, it's actually my third time in Oregon. Went on a little vacation with my family. Yeah, from California. We grew up in Northern California. Yeah, we went out to Bandon. Yeah, you guys familiar with the place? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's cool. It was really nice, real pristine. But the demographics a little different than California. I'll just say that. Me and my very Mexican dad were like having a heart-to-heart a couple moments in there, right? There was one point we both looked at each other and we're like, damn, even the construction workers are white out here? Like, what the? That's crazy. We went down the street and it was like the Smiths lawn service or something like that. We're like, what the fuck? They're cutting grass too? Like, then we went to the taco truck, the nearest one, and it was like a dude named Chad making fish tacos back there. I was like, I don't know. Is that mayonnaise on the fucking tortilla? What is that? I don't know. Yeah. Nah, it was fun. We had a good time. I've been exploring a little bit. I actually got a chance to go to the Oregon Ducks game this weekend. Yeah, give it up for the Ducks. Hell yeah, still killing. Yeah. I find it very funny and very peculiar that Autzen Stadium is built on next to a street called MLK Jr. Boulevard. Like in Eugene, Oregon, of all places. Like, what were they thinking? Like, all right, we know a few of them are definitely going to be over here on the team, so like at least they'll be over here for sure. I don't know. I walked into that stadium, bro, and I swear to God, like 95% of the black people were on the football field. So, yeah, most of them had uniforms. All right. Oh man, no, it's funny. Yeah, even though I live in Los Angeles, I actually come from Northern California, as I mentioned. My hometown does have a little bit of a reputation. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Stockton before. Yeah, some nods, some. Yeah, all right. I feel the tension in the air. All right, don't worry, I'm one of the good ones. All right. No, man. Yeah, it took me leaving Stockton to realize like my hometown had a reputation. Because like when I first moved out to LA, a few people would ask me like, "Oh, Mario, where are you from?" And a couple times I'd be like, "Oh, I'm from Stockton." They'd be like, "Ooh, Stockton. Oh, like in Cops?" I'm like, damn, I used to get upset about that. I was like, that's all they know about us? Like, what the fuck? That's our reputation? But then I got to thinking, and I was like, yeah. Season 27, episode 42. Yeah, that might have been my cousin. All right. But it's all right, though, because we bailed him out, okay? Yeah, and the man turned his life around as soon as he found Jesus Christ. All right. To the 4 people on Instagram. Fuck yeah. Stockton is a very interesting place. It can be pretty hood, but when I was living there, fun fact, it actually was the most racially diverse city in all of America. Yeah. But I called it just hood diversity, right? Because when you step off of that school bus, you don't know what kind of person you might have to fight that day, all right? Yeah, you step off and I'm like, damn, am I going to have to fight a Filipino over here? Like, what's up? Am I going to have to squabble with a Samoan? I'm about to throw some knees against some Vietnamese, right? I'm going to throw my hands against some dude from Japan, bro. Like, it's crazy. You never know, man. It's wild. Now, Stockton has a couple celebrities, the most known for 2 MMA fighters, so it really goes to show you got to fight your way to get out that bitch, right? Shout out to Nick and Nate Diaz. Those guys are legends, but I find it oddly peculiar that Stockton also has a NASA astronaut who made it all the way to fucking outer space, all right? And don't nobody know who the fuck this guy is, all right? But no, shout out to Jose Hernandez. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'll represent for him if nobody else will. But yeah, I love representing for Jose because yeah, not only did he make it to outer space from my hometown, but he's actually the first Raiders fan to make it to outer space, guys. All right. Which makes us the first interplanetary fan base, okay? All right? I get it. All right. We're not getting many wins on Earth, man. Let me fucking find them where I can. I see you guys judging, man. No, man. Yeah, you should have guessed that I was a Raider fan. I'm Mexican from California. All right. You just look at this goatee and you're like, yeah, that dude definitely has a silver and black jersey somewhere. Like, fucking A. No, man. Oh, yeah, this is Sabrina. She loves my sports jokes. Sorry. Let me switch topics real quick. Actually. Yo, my bad for getting Sabrina high up there. That's on me. That one's on me. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. All right, what else are we gonna talk about? So yeah, do a few other things besides stand-up comedy, guys. Living in LA, you gotta pay the bills somehow, right? So not only am I a stand-up comedian, but I'm also a DJ. Yeah. All right. But most importantly, I'm a security guard at a brewery in downtown LA. Yeah. That's the real money maker right there. Yeah. Yeah, which if you put that all together, definitely makes me a disappointment to my parents. That's right. Anybody else go to college for no fucking reason, or just me? Like, I know Juan just left. I don't know what his major was. So like, damn. Nah, it's funny. Some of my friends used to make fun of me, like when I first went to school. They're making fun of me over like my choice of major. One of my buddies, he was like, "Damn, Mario, what the hell are you gonna do with that communication studies degree?" And nowadays, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bitch, at least I'm still talking. Like, you still poli-sci every day, bro? Like, what the fuck? God damn, man. Yeah. The only business you have is fucking dealing cocaine, bro. Like, the fuck? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm a security guard now, though. I've been a security guard for the last couple years. It's been a pretty cool job. Not too many issues at my job, but yeah, I have gained a little bit of weight in those last few years, and I could tell because I put on my old security outfit the other day, and that shit didn't fucking work, didn't fit, right? So nowadays I'm feeling more like an security guard. Right? Where I'm at in life, right? Yeah, dude, I had to kick a guy out like a month ago, right? And he was talking shit with his friend outside the bar. And he was just like mouthing off, and he was just like, "Man, fuck that fool, bro, what the fuck?" And his buddy, for some reason, asked for clarification. He's like, "Oh, which one you mean, bro?" And he goes, "The fat and ugly one." And I was like sitting there like 10 feet away going like, fuck. Julian's not working tonight. He's definitely talking about me. God damn it, man. couple months earlier, I had another regular. He was smoking a cigarette outside as I was like checking IDs. And he was telling some long story that was going nowhere, you know, like a lot of drunk people do. And, but just throughout the story, he kept referring to me as an OG. He'd be like, oh man, you know what I'm talking about, cause like you're an OG, right? You know what I mean, cause like you're an OG, right, man? Oh, this fool knows what I'm saying. Like he just kept saying it. He's like, he's an OG. And after like the 12th time, he just stopped himself. He's like, all right, hold on, bro. I gotta ask you, how old are you? And I was like, oh, I'm 33. Immediately, without skipping a beat, he goes, oh, damn. My bad, bro. I'm 37, bro. So, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been called an OG by somebody older than you, but yeah, that was my summer, 2025. Oh, shit. In unrelated news, give it up for seasonal depression. Yeah. I got the regular kind too, but this one only comes around every once in a while. So this is like pumpkin spice flavored. Apple cinnamon, peppermint, you know. Now, by seasonal depression, I mostly mean Raiders season, because it's been another depressing one, guys. It's been a few bad ones. Nah, it was so sad. It's been a sad state, because like last year I actually went to a game in Los Angeles. The Rams were playing the Raiders down there, and man, it was one of the saddest sporting events I've ever been to. Because not only did the Raiders score 0 touchdowns during that game, but I saw 0 fights in the stands as well, okay? This is how you know we have no more drive. Growing up, man, you buy a ticket to the fight and a Raider game would break out in front of you, right? Not no more, bro. We're all on antidepressants, talking to therapists and shit, dude. Crazy. Nah. Nah, but true story, I really have depression. Sometimes it do be sad, right? Like, it happens. Now, a couple years ago, I actually did have to talk to a therapist and a psychiatrist. Yeah, highly recommend if you need it, right? It was an interesting experience. I don't know if you guys have gone through this, but when they administer you, they have to ask you a couple questions to make sure if you're like lucid or not, right? So like I remember the first question this lady asked me was like what day it was. Second question was what month it was. But then the third question like had me pausing for a second because she asked me who the president was. So I was like, okay. I looked at her and I was like, it's Joe Biden. But I'm not sure he knows that, though. All right? Yeah. Because say what you will, regardless of your politics, you got to admit, that's a crazy 4 years for Sleepy Joe, right? Because I cannot imagine waking up every single day in the White House and finding out that you're the president, okay? That's got to be pretty crazy, right? I just, like, picture him in there, like, sleeping like the Undertaker. He's like in a coffin or some shit. Somebody rings a bell. Boom. He just comes out of his slumber like, oh no, where's Barry? Sasha, Malia, you need a hug? Big Mike? No. All right. Too deep. All right. Pull back. All right. Not everybody's on Reddit, Mario. All right. Pull back. Nah, man, this is a crazy time, man. It's fucking. We got a crazy president right now. We got a crazy guy. Yeah, I think this is Trump's official Nelly presidency. Yeah, follow me, guys. You guys remember the rapper from the early 2000s? Yeah? Okay, all right. Now, do you remember when Trump got shot in the ear last year? You know how he used to rock the Band-Aid afterwards? Or the bandage? And then he showed up at his rallies, and all of his supporters started rocking a little bandage over here. I'm a fan of rap music. Back in the day, man, you wanted to go show support at the Nelly concert, you rock a little Band-Aid over here too, right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. So I just picture Trump showing up to the next rally or wherever, next speech he's got to do. He pulls up and he grabs a microphone and he's just like, Andale, andale. Mommy, yeah. Uh-oh. What's happening now? All right. And it turned out that was his immigration policy, actually. Yeah, all right. All right, fuck ICE, all right? Fuck that shit. All right. Do you have anything else to leave you guys with? All right. I'll do one more joke. Yeah, I live in Los Angeles. There's a lot of cholos out there in Los Angeles. You guys familiar with the cholo? We joked about it a little bit before, right? In my opinion, you could typically tell a regular Mexican apart from like a cholo, usually based off of what they're wearing, right? The outfit, the getup, right? The uniform. Like you might see a cholo wearing something like some Dickies pants, maybe like a Ben Davis t-shirt, if it's cold outside, a Carhartt beanie, right? You guys seen the look? Does anybody else notice that cholos love to wear workwear, but hate having jobs? Like, they got me confused. Are they cosplaying as construction workers, or like, what are they doing? Because they might have WD-40 on them, but they definitely do not have a W-2, all right? All right, hope y'all do your taxes. This is coming from a guy who gets paid off the books. Right. All three of his jobs he does, actually. All right. You guys have been real fun. We got one more terrific comedian coming to the stage. You guys